It's in reverse. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. There's no clear actions. What I'm hearing at this time is that there's no clear actions towards your heart's desires, towards the things that you physically want to possess, because there's no trust within love. There's no trust within your dreams. You don't believe in yourself. You don't have the confidence because the roots have been tainted or polluted over time. Welcome, Aries and Libra, to Moonlight Truths Tarot. For those of you that do not know, I am Mama Solily. I come with my faults, my flaws, my hiccups, and all my imperfections and interruptions too. All that jazz, you know what to do here in the YouTube streets. All the information you need will be linked down below under more. It will extend and then hit more again. It will open again. My Aries and Libra, we are at the closing door of Sagittarius season. However, we are still in the energy of the snake, of the shedding, of the making sense, taking our minds into different areas within our trauma, within our growing up, going back through information and data. This is very strong coming into me. Information and data that is really important for the next phases within building the structures within your vision in your ultimate results. So we're going to go in and we're going to see what wants to come out for you. Do keep in mind, this is still general. It may or may not resonate. And I'm going to stop saying that because I'm just going to stop saying that. But anyways, if you do not find your story or your situation or your enlightenment or your encouragement in this Aries Libra, you may want to check your Chiron. You can also check your Lilith as well as your North Star and South Star energy of the lunar nodes. So, Supreme Creative Source, Ancient of the Ancient Ancestors, and the higher realms of our greatest good, what is it that we, the collective individuals, need to see at this time within the energy of Aries and Libra? What is at the heart of the matter? Supreme Creative Source, collective consciousness. Communicate clearly the information that is needed to be seen, heard, known, brought to our awareness, or even felt. What's the core issue, Aries and Libra? The heart of the matter. Whoa, trust. Yeah, definitely. Aries and Libra have definitely been dealing, the energy of Aries and Libra has definitely been dealing with areas of trust, within your relationships. That's the I of us, the individual, which is Aries, and the us, which is the Libra, the people that we associate, the people that we come into different contracts with throughout our endeavors and the things that we do. This is not working, Supreme. It's just giving me too much vibe. And I don't want to sound the smoke detectors. My gosh. Let me see. Maybe I just made it a little too strong. I don't know. What happens if I put it here? Then it's really going to overtake you, huh? Okay, I had to get up and change the rotation of my fan and move my table around just a little bit. So, the relationships, justice, fairness, balance, equal reciprocity is at the heart of the matter. Wanting to thrive, wanting to be within it. So, this is like the issue, what we're going into, because it's not a fertile ground or it's not a stable, secure ground. Somewhere within this platonic or intimate partnership or relationships that you have currently going on with your life, that is also a reflection of the energy of the South, of our ancestral past, our generations, our lineage that we have been dealing with. So we're going to look into that as well at this point. And feel like we're going to go here. This is just a little too close to my hand. And I like it sometimes when I go to communicate to have it at arm's reach. But okay, we have patience and the healer of ages. If you are here for the microwave effect, this is not the place for you. Okay, it really is not. I take my time to bring forward the messages. I go with the receptive flow and how it goes. I am truly trying to work on shortening my messages here on YouTube as well. Hearing connections. Supreme, what is in the south that we need to see? Aries and Libra. The me of the we, the I of the us. The gate and the garden. I mean, the garden and the gate. The garden and the gate. This is like trapped, being trapped. So it's like maybe there was or has been some deceptive energy around, that just constantly made you feel like you were in that Eight of Swords. But this has been going on for some time in the past. Distrustful relationships, distrustful relationships. Remember, this can be platonic or intimate, okay? The garden and the gate, because the gate is closed, standing there. Some of you are within areas of nostalgia and trying to figure out, how is it that I can build trust? How is it that I can be confident? How is it that I can be sure within the movement? What is of the north? What is crowning Aries and Libra Supreme at this time? What is crowning them? The direction for them to embrace, to go in. It can also appear as a strength. Supreme. Ooh. There's the caring connection. So this feels like more of a family member, caring for, but this is intimate. This feels more of an intimate place here, more of an intimate connection here. What do we have for the north? Oh shit. Anxiety. So that's what you're feeling. Because it's like the north, the star of you, the conscious part of your mind. Ooh, there it is. The awareness of your mind, the conscious. This is what you know. This is what you're thinking in at the moment, not looking within the subconscious, because the ancestors and the things of the south would be the subconscious, would be the things and the foundation in which we stand upon. So it's like your mind is within anxiety around it, because some of you are having trust issues with other people, not letting them get close to you to even maybe come to open the door because of some past relationships that you have had. So and it creates a high level of anxiety here in your mind. Mm. I need someone to fetch me some water. Sonia, call for my daughter. And then some of you are not trusting you, the not trusting inside of you. Yes, daughter, I need you to get mommy some ice water, please. Not a lot of ice, and I need a little. I know it's smoky in here. I'm recording, but just maybe like 4 ice cubes, maybe. Excuse me. Yeah, and a little bit of oil of oregano. Oh, I got it in here. Never mind. Interruptions, no. Okay, I come with all of who I am, because if this was live, what am I going to do? Pause it? I mean, come on, y'all. Like, anyways, I digress. So some of you, because of the experiences within your observations of relationships, has made it difficult for you to fully trust within your heart. And this is what some of you are coming to actually work out. This is what you're coming to work out. So let's look into the east and the west energy. well, I really want to look at the West first and what you may need. And then the East will be more of the action orientation and, how to bring a solution or some type of guidance or resolution. So, Supreme, which ones are we going? No animals. That's animals. So, where's the other ones? Because this is movement from the shadow within your emotions. That's too dark, Supreme. That's too dark. Yeah, really, some of you are really stagnant in how to trust yourselves again, or really committing to relationships because of some things that you may have done wrong. It's almost like, how can I explain this? It's giving me like affair type vibes, and you either was the one that did the affair, had the affair, but then and then now it's like you're committed, but because you've done the injustices in the past, you find yourself now within your loyalty, within the relationship, and staying within the gate of the relationship, the boundaries of the relationship, the respect and morals and principles around an intimate relationship. And it's like now you're having it done to you, or now the anxiety inside of you um, is creating a level of anxiety and being able to trust it fully. I do desire that I spoke that clearly. If not, connected to your life story, how it connects. You can sit it there, please. Belonging. I kept trying to get it off the bottom. A place of your own. Maybe this is for some of you. Some of you may need a home of your own, or some of you may just need a sacred space just for you. A sacred space within the garden to better understand the heart, the relationship of the heart, how these things of the past has conditioned you into your characteristics and personalities. It's like going into those things may bring a level of anxiety for some of you. Um, but what is it that you may need to reflect on to assist you? I, I heard trust within your inner wit. Trust within your inner wit. Some of you are not moving on the inner wit. Like there's something inside you that wants to go and trust, but it's like it's skeptical. You're skeptical with this anxiety, indecision. It's like the scales are unbalanced. So there's a need to be rooted. There's a need to be rooted. It's almost like planting your feet and not moving. What you need, the fledgling. I don't like when those, because the way the light is, so you can at least see it in my, yeah, kind of look like a moon a little bit. But anywho, the fledgling, the self, trusting in the self. What's needed to be reflected on is trusting in yourself. Because at the heart of the matter is trust. Need to trust. And I feel like the first relationship to trust is to reflect on and ponder on you, so that you can find yourself from out of the chaos, from out of the garden, in what the ancestors, your lineage, your past lives have you standing on, because that's what you're here to transmute or to transform. I do desire that Mama Solily is making herself clear. What is the resolution? Fulfillment. Take actions towards your fulfillment to bring balance into your grove, your body. Your grove is your physical body. The grove can be the garden and the gate, the pleasures and your joy, but you have to sacrifice yourself to be able to reflect in it, in order, meaning sacrifice yourself through allowing yourself to trust. Because as long as you're not trusting, you're not able to get past these anxieties or these many haunting thoughts within your mind. It's like ideas. If it's not thoughts, it's ideas that you may want to pursue or that you may want to fulfill. Look at that cornucopia. That's like Nine of Pentacles energy. But here with the underneath the other deck, here is caring connection. So this is the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Because these pomegranates too is a representation of the ancestors. The ancestors taking action, getting clarity, coming to the resolution through looking at the things of the past within relationships and how they dealt with people and how other people dealt with them. So it's a duality in this. It's like ancestral fulfillment as well as self-fulfillment here. Oh, I just messed up my nail trying to get that out. Oh, come squat. Anyways. Yeah. This is like what Sagittarius season is bringing in, is seeing, really looking at the dysfunction within platonic and intimate relationships and how they really have been keeping the mind isolated from being able to really trust within the intuition within you, within the beautiful gifts that you obtain within the DNA of the ancient wine that is within your blood. This is not being sure exactly what needs to be cultivated or what is for you to cultivate. Because I have 1, 20, and 3, 30. 1, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3. Cosmic with the 0. The individual self and cosmic. So it's like cosmic balance within the spiritual realm of your essence of the DNA. To become confident in it. To maybe even seek out. Because those swords need to come out of your individual mind. Because it's holding you up. It's keeping you from something. Deep, intimate relationships that are pure, that are clean, that are genuine, that are trustworthy, that are satisfying, that quenches the thirst when moments when you're thirsty, or or satiates your hunger when you're hungry, needing the proper food, spiritually, figurative, and literally, material. What do we need to see of the heart, Supreme? The Nine of Pentacles. This is needing to trust in you, the individual, trusting in your decisions, your choices, trusting in what you want to stabilize within, what you want to have in your home, what you want to have in your office, what you want to have in your bedroom, etc., what you want to purchase and buy. Trust in it. Trust within your finances as well. Also, I'm hearing, pay attention to how you spend your finances as well. Make sure that your finances are not being spent to showboat or to copy. I'm hearing copy a image. Self. It's in reverse. Did I hold up? It's in reverse. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. That's the past. Not having secure gates, not having secure boundaries. The home, insecurities within the home, the dysfunctions within the home has created a lot of this distrust within yourself and how you move throughout your everyday life. Because there's something about the past that needs to be fulfilled. There's something about the past that needs to be dealt with. The North, the Five of Wands in reverse. It's the only way that you're going to be able to get rid of the self-sabotaging thoughts, the limiting beliefs. It's the only way, because the Five of Wands is in reverse, which is good. It's being without conflict. It's being without egoic driven desires or pursuits. So within the mind of the anxiety, within your crown, it's almost like if you address the egoic trauma within you, it will then alleviate some of the self-defeating thoughts that you process and allow to sit within your heart space, because there's something genuine here. The movement, I mean, the needed, what is needed. This is past stability that was broken. Something that was supposed to be secure wasn't secure. The father was a rolling stone. The mama was a prostitute. I don't know. Out selling or whatever drugs. The fledgling. The King of Swords. What's needed is pondering and reflecting, making sense of the information, making sense over the things, looking at your ancestors, looking at your mother and your father's relationship, your aunties and your uncles. It feels like we had something similar come out here for my Aries and Libra. It's really imperative, it's really important here that you really go back into those structures, into those beginnings of your blood, the beginnings of your blood, and search this out so that you can truly bring clarity that you need, bring clarity that you need to trust, because this is trust, to trust in the divine, to trust in your discernment, in how you discern your relationships. What this is also giving, what you allow people to do unto you, which you do not allow others to do unto you, being cautious of your projections and what you do unto other people. It's like the teeter totter, right? The seesaw, whatever type thing. And I wanted this not to be so long, but we got to go with the flow. What is this resolution of this fulfillment, supreme? Fulfillment. Fulfillment of the East. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. You got to get in touch with your feelings. You got to get in touch with your heart again. You got to get back in touch to your heart. It's in reverse. It has to change. You have to change it. The connections that you allow into your grove, into your sacred space. It's in reverse. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. There's no clear actions. What I'm hearing at this time is that there's no clear actions towards your heart's desires, towards the things that you physically want to possess, because there's no trust within love. There's no trust within your dreams. You don't believe in yourself. You don't have the confidence because the roots have been tainted or polluted over time. Concluding message. What do they need to embody? No, not these. No, not these. Because, okay, we can do that. I'm starting to have a moment. Okay, we're gonna do that. Like so, like that. All right, like so, like that. This caring connection in the grove, and who you share your house, who you share your tabernacle with, who you share your sacred fluids with, because there's a child, children involved. Some of you may have children, and they're watching, they're mimicking, they will be mimicking relationships themselves, and this level of insecurity and distrust within their foundations need to be corrected through you so that there's not a repeated cycle. Remember, The Wheel of Fortune was at the bottom of the deck. Let's get a surrender. This is the surrendering. What does my Aries and Libra's supreme creative source need to surrender, let go of within themselves to assist them along their healing journey, to sipe out the information that is needed for them at this time, to ease some of the distrust within their own heart and even the decisions in their own mind. Aries and Libra. Libra and Aries. There we go. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. Ooh. That feels like a Chiron Libra or Chiron in Taurus. Afraid of loss, going the extremes, losing sight of yourself for a relationship that's not supportive or conducive to your heart's desire, that's deplenishing, is that a word? Diminishing your heart, diminishing your foundation in what your heart wants to develop and what it wants to grow and what it wants to achieve within its life to fulfill. Idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. 3333. And what I'm hearing, how can you fix someone when you still have not fixed the fledgling within you? That you're still not holding yourself accountable to do your own ancestral past life, individual self life healing. How can you get someone else to change if you're not willing to change yourself? There's some deepness within darkness that needs to be looked at for my Aries and Libra in who is coming to receive this message. If you have made it this far, I humbly like to say thank you for allowing me to share your space and to read for you. I am Mama Solily, and thank you for coming to Moonlight Truths Tarot. Good night.